Hey everybody, time for a plan with me. I started easy. I did the easy stuff. I put the dates and the washi on. These all came from Fabulously Planned. It's a kit called Succulent Blooms. I think they must have been having a sale. This is all I got, but it was only like $10. So it was a really good deal. I've tried to do a little more ahead of time planning of where I'm going to put things, so we'll see how it goes. So happy May. I think I already decided to put the pretty stuff at the top and put these at the bottom and then fill in other stuff in between. So I'm going to do that. Could not find my blade today, so you may notice that some of the edges aren't quite cut very well. I had to use a pair of scissors and it didn't go as well as I'd hoped, but that's fine. So happy May! Happy May. It is Mental Health Month, so you should all just take a good look at mental health of yourself and people around you and be understanding. And it is also Get Caught Reading Month, which is funny because you can catch me reading every single day of every single month. Alright. I should have planned this out better. Which one of these do I want to put where? Okay, you guys speak up. Speak up! I can hear you, I swear, I'm psychic. Speaking of psychic, I just finished watching a movie. It's a kind of old movie. It's, at least 5 years old, called Solace. It's got Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who's the dad on Supernatural. That man is so hot. And Anthony Hopkins. And I don't remember the chick's name, but her character kind of annoyed me, so, whatever. But it was pretty good. And once I got through it, I realized I had already seen it once. Probably when it first came out, but it was still pretty good. Alright, do I want to use this one or this one first? Maybe I want to put one of those in the middle. Even planning ahead, I'm still wasting time. Alright, let's put these first. This feels to be premium matte. It's not really glossy, so I'm going to assume that I got premium matte. That's usually what I do. Oh, you know what? No, because all those are going to look the same. So you know what I'm going to do here, right? Right. I'm going to slap some of these down. I kind of want to use all of the same color at the top, though. Hopefully these are all the same size. Let's see. Please be all the same size. Yes, baby. Okay. So I've been watching movies, and honestly having some problems with the computers in my house. For some reason they're not letting my Cricut cut things, which is kind of a bummer because I hope to have my shop open by now, but I don't think that I can open it if I can't, actually cut anything. So that's been on my nerve. But that's okay. Everything will work out. I keep trying to believe that. Not always. Some days I don't. I try to come back to it. It's kind of like meditation. You just have to realize when you're thinking in meditation, and then you can just go, okay, I need to stop thinking and go back to my mantra. And this is kind of it. Me and being in a good mood has kind of been the same way, in that when I'm really, it's very crooked. When I'm really, really negative, then I need to stop and go, hey, you know what? You've made it through this much. And as one of my friends told me, she's just amazed with me because I have reinvented myself multiple times. And I'm kind of like, oh, isn't that sweet? But I just have to keep reminding myself, you know what? You do. You reinvent yourself all the time. Oh, I didn't cut it straight, but we've already talked about how Shelley cannot cut straight. So I've been having some frustrations with getting the shop up and running, and 2 weeks ago everything was in good shape, and now suddenly I can't actually do what I had been able to do 2 weeks ago. So I'm trying not to freak out. So I'm just going to probably make some videos for a while and try try to ignore the fact that I really need to be making some money. Use these. I got these out specifically because I did my nails just a couple hours ago and I screwed them up twice already. Not my fault. I was doing other things for someone else, but now I'm like, quit messing with your nails. As you'll see, as you'll notice, I had to cut them all off again, which is sad because they were doing pretty well. They were growing pretty well. But that's okay. Just gonna go back to my default. Everything will be okay. But since this shop is what I really want to do with my life, none of these are straight. The top one has to have been straight, right? Because I lined it up at the top. Alright. Probably not going to let myself do this too many times. You know what? I think I will just let it go. I'm going to just have to let it go. I'll just try to line them up in the middles, kind of. That'll be fine. That'll just be fine. So, frustrations. It's kind of funny that it's mental health month because I started out the month really depressed. Like you cannot even believe. Well, probably some of you can believe. But I'm one of those people that's kind of good at faking it. So, I wasn't really saying anything to anyone. Although I think some people can just tell when I'm not okay. And some people cannot. It really disturbs me. Did I line them up right over here? Yeah, pretty close. Alright, I said I wasn't going to do this, but you guys know I'm going to do this, right? I can see a distinct white line between them, and that's not what I want. So, started out May, very depressed. And in one of my other videos, I had mentioned that I'm going through menopause, so I wasn't having periods, and it was very nice. So, of course, I had a really violent PMS 2 days after that, and had a period. Immediately was like, ugh, what the hell is wrong? I mean, like Oscars night, I went to my friend's house and I was like bitching at the screen. That's how PMS-y I was. And I don't generally do that, so. But then I started bleeding. I was like, oh, that explains it. And I got a text from my friend, Laura. Yeah, I'm going to keep dropping her name because she's like my only planner friend, guys. I got a text from her after she watched that video, and she goes, she's like, oh, you jinxed yourself. I just heard it. I'm like, oh, you're right, I did. Alright, so that's what we got. Some bottom washi. Also, if I had my blade, I would have been showing you this. It's just a washi card from Amor Designs company that Laura sent me. I know, she sends me everything. She's the best. You'll probably never get through one of these where I'm not talking about her because she and I never fight, so it's not like we're going to get in a fight and I'm going to stop talking about her. Sorry, Laura, you're infamous now. I was going to say famous, but I'm not quite sure that's the right word. And today, still not feeling the best. My depression, when it hits me, it tends to hang on for a while. So, what was this one? But, I mean, I'm one of those people that tries to just keep moving, which is not really the healthiest thing for you sometimes with your mental health, but that's what I do. Try to just keep on trucking. This is really pretty. The camera's having a good color day today. It's pretty much showing you what the colors actually are. Really nice. I really like this one, but because the bottom washi's there, and it's that, I probably won't use it. Which could be a weirdo thing, but meh. It'll all be fine. I don't want to put that next to there because of those. You guys know how I am. I'm not going to put that next to there because so I'm going to have to do one of these cacti. So we'll do this white one first. So I guess what I really want to say to everybody is that, you know, even when it's not mental health month, make sure you're taking care of yourselves. And you I learned from me. Some days, no matter how hard you want to have everything act like everything's fine, you just can't. Some days you just need to let it be what it is and not try to control it. Come on, little baby. I kind of have this feeling that this whole thing is going to end up crooked, and it is not. Let me add, not the fault of the company that sold me the stickers. It's all me. They look to be cut perfectly well, and I wouldn't judge them even if they weren't, honestly. Alright, I got those pretty blooms. Got cactus. I think I am going to put a bird in the middle. Which bird do I want, you guys? This one with the cage or the big one? Big, little, big. Yep, I'm going to use the big one. I've been thinking I would have put this one first, but we've already started, and I'm not going to do that to myself or you today. I think maybe these are not happy planner size, but they could be. I don't know. They're going over a little on the edge, but I don't care. I'm not going to care about that today. So take care of yourselves. I know, I jump back and forth. You should be used to this by now. So take care of yourselves, guys. Whether it's Mental Health Month or not, just make sure you take care of yourselves. It's important. What are you going to use? I really like this one. That was the same as the little washi that was in here. It's really pretty. I would like more than one box of those. I can never be happy, can I? Just like Hamilton, I'm never satisfied. That's so not true, by the way. It was a joke. Okay, no birds. Let's do this one next. Oh, wait. Big, little, big, little. So it would have to be this one. And I know it doesn't matter, but that's just where my brain's going. And in honor of Mental Health Month, I'm just going to let my brain be what it is and do what it wants. And quit questioning myself on every single thing. Which is important. Sometimes you just gotta let go, guys. You just gotta meh. Which does not include picking up this one that is crooked. Because I'm gonna do that. You know I am. Oh, that's why. There's a line. Okay, it'll be fine. You know what? You're gonna be fine. Moving on. I put it down exactly where it was before, you guys. There's still a place there. Alright, so big. I could put more birds there. I don't really want to put those birds there. And those are on here too, so I don't want to do that. Could use this. You know what? I'm going to put this one in the middle because it doesn't really go with everything else. I wasn't even going to record anything because I'm not really, I mean, honestly, just not in the mood for anything right now. But I decided that I'm not a person who pretends anymore. I pretended most of my life, and I just don't pretend anymore. I'm not going to do it. It's exhausting to pretend to be who, what, or in what mood you're not. It's just tiring, and we don't have time for that. I'd much rather live an authentic life and have everyone else live an authentic life around me. I think it would solve so many problems in the world. I can only speak for America, but we're pretty fucked up. We got some problems. And everybody wants change, and we all forget that change takes a long time. Creation, transition, destruction, all change takes a really long time. Alright, so I'm just going to sit back and look at this and see. This side's really blue. I could take this off and put those birds in, and that might break up the color some. Yeah, I think I will, and then I'll use this on my sidebar somewhere. In fact, I'll just stick it on there right now. Just stick it right up here. I'm going to line up with the inner line today instead of the outer. That looks near perfect. Oh, nope, I pulled it up at the wrong moment. But I will continue to say it. None of us are perfect, and I don't think we should expect ourselves. I'm not saying don't strive to be perfect if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying don't beat yourself up about it. Don't make it your guiding principle is to be perfect, because life's not like that. I'll probably listen to this back and say, God, I have my depressed voice on today. But I'm here for you, people. Alright, let's see. Do I like that better? I don't for some reason. Maybe it's because the yellows are together. Alright, this is the last one I'm going to move, and then we're going to move on. Stop using your fingernails. Another thing I had discovered before the computer quit letting the Cricut do its job was that I really hate 2 of the 3 sticker papers that I was going to use. I think I'm going to turn this one this side. Right, so let's turn that one. I really don't like 2 of them, which means I'm going to have to order more of the other one. I'm in that catch-22 where you it may not have made a difference. No, I don't think it did. It's just the camera. But anyway, there's my F-Bomb jelly. Makes me very happy. Kind of is me. So that's just a proof of coming attractions. Alright, back to this. Decided, put in the bottom ones first, that's right. Okay. So, use pink there, use pink there. And I'm using pink because there's not pink in those already. So anyway, I'm really excited about the store. I think you guys will really like some of the stuff I've come up with, and it makes me happy. So I hope it makes other people happy too. Sometimes I just sit and I just smile at my designs, which sounds ridiculous, but really, I do. I just smile at them because they're so awesome. Yes, I started on that last part of the week. There's no real reason except that I automatically knew which colors I wanted to use on this side and hadn't thought about the rest of them yet. So we may get into that position again where I'm unhappy with my choices, but we're just going to keep on rolling. Alright, not going to use blue over there, so I'm going to have to use blue over here. I have 3 colors left, so that should, oh, I've got 3 colors left and I need 4, 5. Oh well. Well, that's what we're going to do then. Sorry, I just started whispering in some creepy voice. We're going to move this one over here. And we're going to stop using our fingernails because they're too little to be of help anyway. I'm really in awe of those of you who have YouTube channels who all of a sudden just, you have great nails. I don't care if they're fake or not, they're still great nails, and I'm in awe. I have a whole bunch of fake nails, but I just keep thinking, I can't see that they would live a long life on my hands. So, I don't know. I just don't know. So if I'm ever othering that, I could put this one here. Somebody's alarm's going off. At least they caught it. Sometimes they go off for a really long time. And on some cars, did you know if the alarm goes off and nobody shuts it off, it stops, but then it restarts? I noticed because it has happened at 3 a.m. a couple times when I'm looking out the window going, okay, look for the headlights. Which of these people needs to be woken up to take care of this? It's close enough, Shelley. Okay. What if I only have... Oh, I do have 4. Oh, my God. I swear to God, y'all can't stop me from being an idiot, can you? I have 4 left, which is good. Okay, we'll put the green one here. Come on. So how's everybody doing? If you're having a bad day, just know you're not alone and just keep trying. It's going to be okay. It really is. It doesn't always feel like it, but it's going to be okay. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do that. You all know why before I even say it, right? Because then the 2 pinks will be together, and I don't want that. Yeah. I don't know that I've really saved that much time by doing the first parts and the cutting before I started filming, because here I am pulling stuff up again. It's close enough, Dredich. Yes, sometimes I call myself by my first name and sometimes my last name, and I give myself a lot of troubles, really. I should just knock it off. Okay, so the pink one is going to go over here at the beginning. Those are not straight. I'm not picking them up. Everyone please applaud for once I'm... Oh, that's not stuck down either. Once I'm not... These do, by the way, come off pretty easily. But they're not really glossy. Yeah, so premium matte. Very nice. Maybe I'll write to her and ask her what kind of paper she uses, because I need to fit some new paper for mine. That really disturbs me, and I'm going to look away. So we got 2 left here. Put the green one here. Yes, I just stopped talking again, sorry. You would think I would be fine narrating my own life, but sometimes my brain's just like, we're busy in here. Stop talking. Alright. I'm gonna have to fix that, you know I am. Because it catches my eye. I can let it go if it's just a little and doesn't catch my eye, but that one catches my eye. Alright, that one went down pretty much perfectly. Mix those up. I don't care. It's okay with the overlap. It's going to be fine. Alright. Stop using your fingernails. I might as well just title this Stop Using Your Fingernails, because I think I've said that like 20 times already. Alright. Let's do this so we can move on. Oh, all of these are down over the edge. That's why. So we'll line those up by the top of the box. Alright, see, that doesn't catch my eye anymore, that's nice. Alright, let's see what we got here. You know what I'm thinking, don't you? This is an awful lot of... yeah, something in me wishes I had done them every other, but we're not going to change it, because the decision has been made and we're going to move forward. Not backward, forward. Okay, so let's put, since all the pretty stuff is up there, let's maybe put some boxes in there. Nah, you know what, we're gonna put these on first. Okay, so it's May. How did it get to be May, you guys? I don't even know how we got here. I've already had my first vaccine. Get my second one in another week, I think. I don't even know what today is, y'all. But that's fine. I was looking at my videos, and I'm sure some of you noticed this when you watched the last haul video, was that there's still some pixelations, and the microphone was just not picking up my voice. That one just fell there. Let's see if I can leave it. Nope. Almost. Stop using the fingernails. No, please use your fingers. Oh, come on. Come on. It's not that they won't come off, guys. It's just that I can't get a hold of them. That hardly looks different, but believe me, it is. Alright. Totally lost my train of thought. Those almost fall down in the perfect place. I really like that. It's magic. It's planner magic. Magic sticker paper. Oh yeah, we were talking about the bad mic. So that first camera was, I'm not gonna lie, it was expensive and it was crap. And I mean, it wasn't total crap. I'm not gonna do that. It was not total crap. But it didn't like me. And it was a camera that's basically made for gaming, and I didn't want it to do that, and maybe that was the problem. Maybe if I was just like, had been gaming and then constantly things moving, it would have worked out alright. But anyway, then there was a horrible accident, which we are just going to call the horrible accident. We're not going to go into it because it still makes me want to weep. And I'd only had it for like 2 weeks when I was doing that, and I was really upset, and it was a non-fixable thing. I mean, I have to get it replaced, which I will. It's just not, it hasn't been high on my list because within 2 days, Laura, good old Laura, this is just, I should just call this the Laura show and just talk about Laura the whole time. You should all be jealous. She's a great friend. Within 2 days, she's like, check your mail on Sunday. And I'm like, we don't get mail on Sunday. And after I was done talking to her, I realized, oh my God, I bet she got on there. She got on Amazon. She loves Amazon. And she's a Prime member, and I bet she got on there and she frickin' sent me a camera. But I didn't ask her. I was just like, and I'm sure if I went back over it, she would have given me a hint that she had done that, but I was too frazzled, and I didn't think about it, but lo and behold, there's an Amazon package on Sunday morning, and it's for a new camera, this camera, and a stand for it, so it's not attached to a vase or a makeup holder anymore. It's legit, man. And it's been working just fine. Straight enough. Alright. So, that made me cry. I cried a lot. I cried when I had the horrible accident. TM, the horrible accident. And then I cried when I got my present. And I was like, and I texted her right away. I'm like, what did you do? Why did you do this? And she said, I had some cashback rewards I needed to spend. I didn't know what I was going to use them for. And this is just another reason why Laura gets free stickers for the rest of her life. If only we could get the post office to deliver faster, she would have them faster as well. Alright. Yeah, let's just do our middles. Actually, we're gonna put our, oh, I don't have enough left of any of them because I used that one over there. We'll just be bringing that back. And we'll put something else there, it'll be fine. Alright, so I'm going to put these down here. So this is the new improved camera. So if you know people who quit watching right away because of the pixelation and the volume control problems, please go get them. Go get them back and tell them, hey, it's new camera. You should all come back now. The thing about being depressed is I don't want to film when I'm depressed. So it was fine not having the camera for those couple days because I was still trying to get over the trauma of the TM horrible accident. It's not bad enough that accidents happen, but then when you have to feel stupid afterwards, you're like, I am such a dumbass. I don't call myself a dumbass very often, but sometimes, dude, sometimes. I love these little, I don't know if Laura sent me these or I already had these, but they're so cute. They're not practical for anything but like planning or cross stitch, I don't embroider, so actually I do have an embroidery kit. It's really cute, and it's with these beautiful flowers, and I've had it for probably over a decade now, and yeah, I'm not really making any progress. I found it after I moved again, and then I found it, no, I think I got it when I was living here. Did I? I don't remember. But anyway, when I rearranged my room to put this desk over by the window, then I found it again. I was like, oh, I should do that. Immediately went and put it with my sewing stuff and haven't touched it since. And I was looking for my car registration, which I know I did not bring in the house, but sometimes you just, you just have to try everywhere. And I found 2 knitting projects. I kept shoving them in a to be, cleaned out bag so that I would actually work on them. They're on the bed now, next to the dog, who's like, what is this? Could you get this out of my way, please? Doesn't take up that much room, and he's a little dog, but he has standards. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm not unhappy with that. It would be nice if the camera focused all the way across my paper, but it doesn't. So. No, I'm good with that. Alright, let's put in our middle stuff. There's these 6 I can use. And there's 6 more there. I probably won't use those. I don't know why. They're not speaking to me. Ooh, wait, there's more of those. Oh, I can use all of those. Good. I like my stuff to match. I'm not going to use any bows. I have lots of bow stuff. If any of you want the bows, just message me and tell me that you want my bows. Oh, and there's 3 more too. I guess I'll be using these scallopy ones. I usually don't use the scallopy ones, but that's okay. We will now, because we have plenty. 2 light greens, 2 dark greens, 2 blues, 2 pinks. Alright, so for my broom pair, I'm not going to use the pink ones. And I'm not going to match these down here, except maybe I will. No, you won't. Okay, I'm just going to start slipping shit. Oh, you know what, before I do those, I should do these. Yes, I should. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, this is another full box. Ooh, look, they gave me another full box. It just has stop using your fingernails. It just has polka dots on it. How cute is that? It's very cute. Maybe I'll put it over here on my sidebar and just put like a quote sticker on it or something. But keep that as is. We don't need that right now. Oh yeah, let's do these first. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the little scallopy ones in there, since I already kind of know where I want them to go, and do it that way. And do I want to just match my scallops and stop giving myself such a hard time? Maybe. I'll put a couple down and then I'll decide. I am not as depressed today because I went and had TV date night, bestie date night, and that always cheers me up. I have some of the best friends in the whole world, you guys. And using your fingernails. So that helped. I mean, because I was really not having a good week, and I went to my daughter's house for 2 days, which always helps me, decompresses me, to hang out with her pets and talk to her. Even, I mean, she gets home from work and she's exhausted, but we talk for a little while and then she goes to bed. And since they have 4 bedrooms now, there's a guest, it's not my room. I'm just kidding. I'm the only one that slept in it so far, but it's not my room. It's just a guest room, to which I donated pillows. You know what, that's going to have to stop messing with that. You might move it anyway. So, and that always decompresses me, and that was great. And I moved bestie TV night so that I could stay there overnight. Hang out with my dogs. They're not my dogs, they're my grand dogs. You already know this, but sometimes I just want them to be my dogs. Alright, let's put this one with the same color and see if it bothers me. So I did that, and then I had bestie friend not gonna edit that out of there. Really, welcome to my life. Had bestie TV night and bestie date night, and we watched Sasquatch. There's only 3 episodes on Hulu, and I'm glad, because after we got through the first one, the whole time we just kept looking at each other, knowing exactly what the other person was thinking, and we were just like, oh my god. And she goes, okay, how many are these? Because we always watch things all the way through. We do. This is who we are. But if there had been more than I think she was looking to see how many episodes there were, to see if we were actually going to be able to make it through them. Because she and I both are just like, It doesn't matter if you believe in Sasquatch or not. It doesn't matter if you think it's aliens or Bigfoot or just hallucination or just BS. It doesn't matter. He would say things and I would just be like, oh my god. And she was having the same reactions. And we literally just were at opposite ends of the couch, and we just turned and looked at each other a couple times and stayed quiet at the beginning. For like the first half of the show, we just would look at each other. We didn't say anything. In the second half, we were just like, okay. And we would just start talking to the TV. And we say almost the same things anyway, so. Alright, do I like them matched up, or do I like them not matched up? I think I like them not matched up. which is good because that means I'm only moving one. Oh, come here. What are you doing? Get off of there. That's all I need is you stuck to it back. Alright, so not messed off. I'll be here. So, Sasquatch. It's pretty funny. Considering that most of the evidence they're talking about in it comes from people who were stoned at the time. It just... I don't smoke pot. I don't care if other people smoke pot. But I am going to question your believability if you're talking about an animal that a Bigfoot that committed murder and tore people into pieces, and you were stoned at the time. Also, just going to say this, sorry David, investigative journalist who did this. I mean, he's got cred. He went inside a meth ring and he got into a biker gang or some shit. I mean, he's serious. He went and hung out with some skinheads. I don't know how he did it because he's a hippie. I assume he had to cut his hair and quit acting like a hippie. I mean, so it sounds like he's done some, impressive stuff, but the Bigfoot, it's like, okay, this happened over 20 years ago, but you didn't investigate it at the time. At the time, you didn't even go check it out. There was just some guy freaking out about how they had seen these dead bodies, but you didn't do anything about it then, and now decades later, you're trying to do it? I'm like, David. So we'll see what happens. We are going to watch it all. Because if nothing else, it's entertaining. Those aren't straight, and you know what? We don't care, guys. Alright, so don't put a green one there, because you're going to piss yourself off. So we'll put a pink one there. So we're watching that, and she's just, we didn't get a lot, we only got one watched, because she had to go to the doctor, and so we put it back to 6:30. We usually get together at 5 because she works from home until 5, and then she had to go to the doctor, so we didn't start till 6:30, and then we sat and talked for an hour and then we watched the show, and we stopped a couple times and ate and drank and made merry and harassed her husband because he was working in the other room. But that's always a good night, even when the thing about them is their magic. Let me explain. I've known these people for probably a good 30 years, honestly. Since before I had my child. And don't use your fingernails. And they're just the kind of people that I can be depressed as fuck, and I go hang out with them, and even if I don't say anything, we end up laughing, and they're just joy. They bring joy to my life just by being themselves. Kooky little bastards. Just kidding, guys. I'm not really, but I'm a kooky bastard too, so we're fine. Actually, I think they would probably appreciate being called kooky bastards. They'd be like, yep! Alright, so let's go over the edge some, which they did at that side too. I think I'm going to make this one go over the edge so that one doesn't. I don't know why that matters to me, guys. I have no idea. I think it's because I have such a good line going. Can you even see that? No. I have such a good line going here. So, just quit using your fingernails. I think I'll have a Patreon and it'll just be called Quit Using Your Fingernails. And then you guys can help me, grow my nails. Or maybe I'll have a giveaway, every time I say don't use your nails, or don't use your fingernails. If you keep count and you win, then I send you something. Sounds like my mother's bringing the garbage cans back up right under my window. But we're not going to talk about that because I'm not in the mood to talk about my mother today. She made me very upset. And that's why I'm whispering. It's not like she can hear me. Did you ever do that? You want to say something rude, but you don't want to say it loud? Or is it just me and my mother? It could be. It doesn't even matter. Okay, that's too far over now, and I don't care. We're going to move on. So, it was Friends Night, and Just, oh, I can't wait to see how Sasquatch ends up, because it's just, it was a very entertaining and night full of disbelief. It wasn't even disbelief. It doesn't matter. You know what? I believe there could be Bigfoot. I believe there could be Loch Ness Monster. I believe all these things because who knows? It's not like we've discovered everything there is to discover, right? So I'm open-minded about it, but when everyone giving evidence either was stoned at the time or is stoned currently, I mean, I got a question. Sorry. All right. I don't hate those, so let's put in our half boxes. So do any of you believe in those things? I'm just curious. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to judge you either way. I'm just curious. Okay, I do have those pretty ones. No, we'll save those for something else. Do you believe in all those things? Do you believe in things that you haven't had proof of? Which is, I think, basically what it comes down to. A lot of people, even one guy on the documentary last night, I think it was actually David, the guy investigating, it was a different guy. It was some cannabis farmer with like really dark brown hair except in front where it was all gray, and he had a hat on, and I wanted him to take it off so I could see how the hair changed. If it was like purposeful or if he just, anyway. He probably has a mullet. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, he's like, I'm like Missouri. And she was like, what the hell does that mean? I said, Missouri is the show me state. And she goes, oh. So we were talking about that. And I am usually like that. But I'm also like, okay, prove to me it's not true. Prove it either way. I'm not going to stop believing in stuff because everybody's like, well, it's never been scientifically proven. Well, that's true, so prove it. Stop using your fingernails. I'm going to go back and count that, and if you guys can tell me how many times I said it, I'll send you an extra special goodie in the mail. Or maybe it won't be extra special, but it'll be a new thing that you don't have, probably, and it'll be a goodie. That's still too far down. We're going to let that go. No, we're not, because the rest of them are fine, and that'll... No, you know what? We are letting this go. Alright. Stop messing about. Alright, what are we doing here? It hasn't been an hour yet. I think I'll probably get this in under an hour. It'd make you guys really happy. You'd probably get bored. So... I'm going to try not to think about these so much. I'm just going to put them in. Sheila and I usually watch true crime. But a couple weeks ago she's like, oh my god, have you watched Sasquatch? I said, no, I put it on my list. She's like, oh, we'll watch it. I'll watch it. And so we're watching it. It's me. I'm not even sure. I think it's supposed to be more serious than I'm taking it, but I'm sorry, I'm going to question your judgment if you were stoned at the time. And, that's just how it is. I'm gonna question your judgment. Yes, I am purposely doing that. I'm going to make every other one a solid color one, except they're not really solid either, but you know what I mean. Alright, we'll put this one here, just because it's so pretty. Not straight, don't care. Move along. Move along. Okay. I have to use this one because the other color green is on this box. It's been a long time since I just put two sets of boxes together. I haven't done that in a long time. But part of me is just not feeling very creative today, and so I kind of feel like I just need to... And I've gotten this really recently. I don't know if I put up a haul video on it or not, but I got it really... Stop using your fingernails. Just keep in count how many you got. Actually, if you leave a comment below with how many there is, if you're correct, I will send the first person that gets it right, I will send them something. So Oh, Sasquatch. And so next time we're going to watch the other two. And then if we have time, we're going to start Sons of Sam. And sometimes I don't like watching, use the bird on this one. Sometimes I don't like watching documentaries about stuff I already know a lot about, like Ted Bundy. I don't even watch Ted Bundy anymore. I only watched the one about his confessions because I wanted to hear all the BS that fell out of his mouth. Oh, I made that one the same. Did I do that on the other ones? Oh my god, you guys. I wasn't even paying attention. We'll just flip two. It's going to be fine. We'll just flip these two. Alright. It's an adventure, isn't it? Playing with me. When is she going to figure out she has a monthly on one side? Laura was like, oh, I figured you did that on purpose, but then you were like, oops. No, I did not do that on purpose. I just took them out and started working. Stop using your fingernails. I'm going to go back and count, guys. I'm serious. I will send you something. Alright. So, same. So, sometimes I just don't watch stuff anymore because I already know pretty much everything there is to know. It's not really it's not really new and investigative to me at that point. But we're going to watch some of the Sons of Sam just to see, why are those? Why? It doesn't matter. Keep moving. Okay, one more. I don't want it to be pink, and I don't want it to be that color. Which one of these? I kind of like, no, that's those guys again. There's a lot of pink in that one. This one? Maybe I'll just use this one. It's cool. No, it's right there. We're just going to use this big one. Put this one with the first box. And I'll just put pink on the bottom so it won't look weird to me. It probably wouldn't look weird to anyone but me, let's be honest. Oh, no. Notice I stopped myself in two things. Using my nails and talking about how out of line that was. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Let's lay our shit out. See what happens. Yeah, I kind of like that. It seems more organized than my usual organization, if you know what I mean. And if you don't, that's fine too, but I get it. Alright then. Let's see what we can slap over here on our sidebar. It's almost an hour. I gotta move my ass. I think I'm just gonna suck it up on this one. I'm just gonna suck it up and not put things in between these. Yes, I have tons of stuff, and I could get something else out that matched and put it on there, but we're not doing that today. We're not playing that game. Oh, I could use that one polka dotted one, couldn't I? Because I liked that for no reason. So I'll put it over there too. And then I'll put down the tracker. Oh, I used up a page. Woohoo! I don't know why I do that. I think it's because someone else, I think it was Leslie. Leslie with Run with Graph Shows, so there she'll be like, I used one up. Yay! Me, it's like, oh, look, I made more leftovers. Alright. So, I don't want to use the pink right away because it's right there. But if I don't use it up here, then it doesn't matter. We're just going to put all three of these down, and we're going to call it good. Sometimes I just sigh at myself. Do you ever do that? You're just like, you see the way your brain is working, and you're just like, what is wrong with you, woman? To yourself. No, just me? That's okay. I do it all the time. I think we'll use these little quarter boxes over here just because I like them. No, that's the same colors though. You know, I'm getting more picky about some things and less picky about some things. I don't really understand it myself. Like, who cares? Who cares? Me, I care today. And that's okay, because planning for relaxation is happening. Which means I should probably just frickin' relax! It's just been a hell of a morning. I didn't react very well to my morning. Let's put it that way. And, come back. Did not react very well to my morning, so little ones. So it took me a while to get started today, even though I had plans to get up and do this right away and do some designs and stuff. And it took a little more time today. I actually had to reheat my coffee because I was dealing with things with my mother and didn't even get to have my coffee right away this morning, which is not a good start. It's the only caffeine I have during the day, and I really do need it to jumpstart my morning. Although I really want to go back to, I'm not going to lie, I really want to go back to pop. And my doctor, of course, says, no, you can put as much sugar as in that cup of coffee as you want, and you're still not going to get as much as pop. So do that. Don't drink pop. I really want to drink pop, y'all. Should I put another one? Oh, half box down there. Why the hell not, I say. I'm going to use this one. Get down. Get off. Get down. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright. Oh, I usually put those at the top because my little things, if I'm not writing, then my little, anyway, doesn't matter. It's okay. It's fine. It's just fine. I really need a nap. Oh, it's too long. Don't be too long. Okay, well, we'll just put it back. How are we going to deal with that? How are we going to deal with imperfection? We're just going to pretend it doesn't exist and move on. So, use this one down here. And then I'll think of something to put at the bottom. It's not going to be one of those bows, even though they would fit perfectly. Don't like bows. Okay. Woohoo, look at that, guys. We're going to ignore this little part for now. I'll do something else there. Okay, so these are really good. These are really good. By which I mean, they're the kinds that would be very helpful for me. Alright, so I'm going to just move it down a little so the pretty green can stick out. So to do errands, maybe I'll just do a to buy instead of an errands. Because usually, whenever I go on an errand, it usually ends up me buying something. And since I can't spend money right now, so we'll put to buy over here. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. So I did these plan with me's with the old camera, and they ended up really cute, but of course the quality is not quite as good. And I haven't decided if I'm going to actually release them or if I'm just going to like take pictures of the finished ones and show them to you that way, because it was so cute and they were so fun to do, but at the same time I'm kind of like, I don't know. I understand they weren't the best of quality, and that disturbs me. But I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Okay, to buy to do. We don't have anything remote. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Guess what? Grab my handy dandy drawer. Hello, you guys. Well, I have whole sheets of headers. Never mind. I have headers that say reading, but they're black, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's take this little planner sticker. Just quit using your fingernails. I hear you all chorusing out there. It's good. Keep me accountable. Alright, so we'll put the little planner guy over here, because we don't know when I'm going to do my planning. I used to only do it on Sundays, and now I'm just like, when am I doing it? I don't know. Payday, Friday, meal prep, takeout, happy meal, grocery shopping, appointment, Target run, nope. Self-care, change sheets, date night, bestie date night, Wednesdays. I don't have a lot of things to plan, but when I have something, I'm on it. Especially when it makes me happy. All the spreads I've done, I put those on. Garbage. I don't know if it's going to be garbage or recycling day at the time, but we'll put the garbage one on there. And if it's recycling, I've got a little retarculing recycling sticker I can stick on it. So Thursday night's a recycling day. Yeah, I definitely want the green one on here. So we'll put that one there. No birthdays. Well, and we don't know when I'm going to use it, so. I'll probably need to do laundry at some point. But I don't know when. I could just put laundry at the bottom, couldn't I? Let's see. I try to weigh myself on Sundays, but I don't force myself to do it. It's just kind of to keep track. I was putting down here too. It's just to keep track. Not because I'm freaking out about using my fingernails. I am freaking out about my fingernails. I know. I don't freak out about my weight. I know people that weigh themselves every day. That would give me a nervous breakdown. I used to do it, and it pretty much gave me a nervous breakdown. Because there's so much that contributes to your weight every day. Water, food, dehydration, all sorts of things. So, I don't do it every day anymore. And I grew up doing it a lot too, because I was always fat. And yes, there were family members that were telling me that, and that's why I got so fixated on it. And it turns out, you know what? I wasn't really all that fat. Alright, got these cute little guys I have nothing to do with. I just want to thank you again, Fabulously Planned, for having diamonds instead of just bows. It's hard for us non-bow lovers out here in the world. These are really cute. I've got to think of something to do with those. But not so far. So let's take one of these shoes. We'll use it for exercise. Or, as my new stickers say, move your ass. Use that for move your ass. I'll probably still be studying French. I wish I had a picture of a croissant, because that would make me laugh when I looked at it. I'd be just like, oh yes, French. I have to do French tonight. I have been doing Duolingo to relearn French. I've done it 23 days in a row without missing. Isn't that impressive? I am so impressed with myself, y'all. Yes, it doesn't take much for me to be impressed with myself. Alright, so I'll make that French. Meditation. We do need to meditate. We haven't been doing very well at that. I've been doing it, but I used to do it much more frequently. I used to do it the 2 times a day I was supposed to for 20 minutes at a time, and I don't know why. I don't know why. But I am going to put this cute little laundry down here at the bottom just because it's cute. And if I don't need it on the week I end up using this, then I'll just put it away. I'll use it on some other one that has these great colors. Let's see, I'm going to center it. Oh, no, we don't. Well, we don't, because we were putting everything on the edge. You know what? It's okay. It's fine right there. Oh, it went over a little. I'll just trim it. Because that will bother me, because it'll get caught on something and rip the whole thing up. Because that happens to me quite often. Alright, there. Like magic. Like it never happened. Oh my god, you know what I just did? Yep, you do. I just jammed these. When I was cleaning that off, I just jammed it into my fingernails, so now I've got wounded fingernails again. I swear I cannot have a perfect manicure ever. I don't think I've ever had one in my life. Okay, so that's going to be meditation. That's going to be work. Don't know what else is going on here, but we do have a whole bunch of stuff left. I always have to clean up. Here's one of these. There's always time to clean up, because I don't like cleaning a whole house at once. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know. We'll put, I don't know what we want. I'll put it up. The colors aren't going to match because they're all on there. Okay, we'll just stick it in there, and I'll clean up at some point. Bestie date night. Garbage. Change sheets. Don't know if it'll be a change sheets week. I do it every 2 weeks, just so you're not all grossed out. I just don't do it every week. Although, when my menopause is going strong, I do change them once a week. Just because I can't stand the sweaty reek anymore. That's another thing they don't tell you about menopause, by the way. You start sweating, you smell different, your sweat smells different, all this stuff. And your nose, your sense of smell either gets really bad or really good. And mine got really good. It used to be that I could only smell my under boob sweat. Don't laugh, you guys know what under boob sweat is if you have big boobs. I used to be able to only smell it when I took off my shirt, and now I can smell it all the time. It's so frustrating because there's nothing you can do about it except try to powder it down. Although I am going to try to, when I have an income again, I'm going to try to buy some Lume. Have you seen those commercials? They're so funny. So I'm going to try that. I bet those would be good for boob sweat. Alright, I think we're going to call this done, guys, because I don't have all the stuff I need, and I'm not going to go find it and waste your time. Just taking another look, making sure I don't have anything I missed. Oh, I really want to use those. I'll figure it out. And it's been an hour. Sorry, guys. I tried not to.